What is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the TriggerStops by eXtremeRate for the Xbox Series X controller. I've actually done this video about 4 times now, but the video keeps getting corrupted. The reason, I'm still looking into it. I'm not quite sure why, but without further ado, let's get straight into what's inside the bag for the TriggerStops. You have the TriggerStops, the grips itself. We have the TriggerStops, a wedging tool, and also the 1-year warranty card. We'll put these parts aside. That is actually the TriggerStop little mechanism, and these are the grips. I'm actually a really huge fan of these grips. I love the design. I love the actual color of them. It's very slick in my opinion, and it looks sexy as hell. And they also have these available in different colors. They have it on white, chameleon, red, pink, and blue, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have the link down in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. I'll also be giving some of these away. All you have to do is comment down below which color you want. Make sure to hit that like button and tell me what you think at the end of the video, if they're yay or nay. There you go. Now that we took that apart, I'm gonna set it to the side. This I don't really use. Okay, so for this little, I guess I would call it the nipple part, because this is like the little piece that will be coming out of the side of the grip right here. We're gonna have to look for one that says RK and LK. So I'll show you guys where it says right there. It says RK. If I can get to focus a little bit. Right there on the very tip, it says RK. There we go. And then same thing with this one. It says LK right there. We're gonna need one of each. And then you have 2 extra ones. I'm guessing just in case they break or wear and tear. Then that way you don't have to buy extra ones later on or buy a whole kit. And then for this part right here, we're gonna need one that says RZ and LZ. Okay, we already have them right here, and where it says RZ and LZ is in this part right here. It's super tiny, so you might not be able to see it, but it's right there in that part. So we're gonna need one of those, one of each, and put them accordingly to which side it's going to go to. Now the actual trigger, grip, actually has an R for right, so this is going to be on this side, and L for left, right here. So this is going to go on this side. There's 2 pieces for the TriggerStop. There is the bottom part, which has a little nipple, and the second part, which is just pretty much a rod, and it has kind of like a little wedging part right there. So this piece is gonna go in this little area where the rod is. The TriggerStop is gonna stick out on the other side. So put it like that in there. Now, if you look at here, there is a tiny little gap on close to the wall of the grip. That's where this piece is going to be inserted. So it's going to go in like that and be pushed down in there, little gap. Okay, there we go. The end result should look like that. And then on the other side, you have the TriggerStop little lever. One thing that I do want to point out, I wish that eXtremeRate had already done this process for us, because yes, me personally, I'm used to taking controllers apart, putting them back together, and I have the knowledge of it. But for the regular consumer that doesn't really have that, it might frustrate them, because it's a product that you just want to go ahead and put on your controller from straight out of the box or out of the bag. Me personally, it doesn't bother me, but I kind of, you know, in the popular eye, I kind of see that it would bother other people. The second thing that I wish that they would have done is that they probably would have put a rod in between both pieces. That way it secures them, and also it wouldn't be so hard to press up and down on the trigger, because since it's just plastic on plastic, it's just literally rubbing on each other. So that makes it harder. But you know, the more you use it, the more it's gonna wear and tear, and you know, it's gonna become easier to press up and down. And we are done. So these trigger stops right here are pretty much the first trigger stops that I had for the Xbox Series X until eXtremeRate came out with their own. Okay, so I reviewed these trigger stops in the channel, and there's one thing that I absolutely hate, and it's the fact that it's green, and it doesn't go with many controllers unless it's like black. But even then, this color is horrible. I do understand that green stands for Xbox, and I completely, you know, I know that. Another thing is that it has in two different settings. There's the high one that is not functional, and there's the middle one, which is functional. The trigger response on these ones right here is faster than the ones from eXtremeRate, but it's very, very, very slight. It's probably like a millimeter. The price for these trigger stops is $13.99 on US on Amazon. I'll have the link down below if you want to purchase one for yourself. The price for these ones that are already built and already good to go are $12.99. I do love these trigger stops, but I actually have a love and hate situation, because I wish they would have put it together already for us, and also I wish it would have made the trigger stop a little bit shorter so you would have a faster response. And that's why I gave it a 4.5 out of 5, because it's still very, very sexy looking, and it's still very usable. It hurts me a little bit because I love eXtremeRate, and I don't want it to look like I'm bashing eXtremeRate, because I am not trying to. I just wish they would have done, you know, those two things, so it would be a 5 out of 5. But that's my personal opinion. You can think otherwise. Do let me know what you think in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And also, I'll be giving some of these away, that way you can try them out as well, and let me know which color you want, and make sure to hit that like button as well. So that was it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it or was helpful in any way, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done that already. It's completely free and completely up to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.